YouTube. There it goes. Open that. All right. Successful connection. Still waiting over here. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody who is here. This is Just Anthony. We have DC that returned.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, it's been a minute since he's been back. We have a couple of MIAs today. Yes, Tony's gone, and Coco is gone, and Matt was supposed to be here, but long story short, both Jeeps don't want to start.
Jeep life, right?
Jeep life, right? Talk about Jeep life. Yeah, he literally called. He's like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I tried my Jeep, didn't turn on. And I tried the other Jeep, they didn't turn on either. I was like, holy crap! How did two batteries die at one time, though? That's my question, though. That's just
Dumb luck.
dumb luck. But you know, it's all right. We're still gonna make it through. We still got a couple of topics to talk about. A couple of different things to look forward to.
Yeah, sure.
One of the things we wanted to talk about is we had our Jeep meet last week, and man, it was successful. I know you didn't make it, Donovan, but we had a good amount of food for everybody, which was great.
That is good.
The drink specials were good, and those dollar shots, oh my God, like I was iffy, right? I was like, oh, they can't taste good. They're only $1.
Yeah.
No, they were delicious. I was like, this is not good. Like, it would sneak up on you, right? But lo and behold, my brother and my brother-in-law, they love to drink, and so does my sister-in-law. That they kept buying them. I was like, man, this is gonna sneak up on us at the end.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, they were taking advantage of even dollar shots. Where else are you gonna get a dollar shot, right?
That's good, man. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a nice deal. You
yeah,
can't beat that.
We were also playing. I mean, you had the $3 beers. $3 margaritas, so I know the girls love the $3 margaritas. They were taking advantage of that. It was nice. And then we were all learning how to play shuffleboard. I don't know if you ever played shuffleboard.
I haven't.
Oh man, I suck. I ain't gonna lie. It took us, I think, a game and a half to actually figure out the rules right.
Was this before or after the dollar shots?
This was before, honestly.
Okay.
Like, man, we're reading this little instructions that was on the wall.
Yeah.
And it's like telling us this, telling us that, but turns out, I mean, we were doing everything right except keeping score. So,
but y'all was having fun though, right?
We were having fun. It was a
There you
great
go.
time. Actually, Tony was talking about it. We think we're gonna want to have like maybe a Mojo shuffleboard tournament there one day.
There you go. Yeah.
Because they have 3 shuffle. I think it was 3 or 4. But yeah, they have a couple of them like that, and I mean, have a little tournament going on. They have a little stadium seat thing to see above.
Okay,
it's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I think it'd be pretty cool to have a shuffleboard tournament and have some more drinks.
That'd be dope. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a nice little hookup, man. That was.
I think everybody loved it.
Yeah.
As far as whoever talked to me, they were like, "Hey, this is nice. This is nice." It's not like a huge bar, but it's not too small either.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Everybody seemed to be comfortable. They had the game going on, which, I don't want to talk about that. That's depressing. That's all the teams I was going for lost. Except for one. But, hey.
Parking
whatever.
was good?
Huh?
Parking was good?
They had a huge parking lot.
That's good.
Now I want to work with him later next time. This is the first time, like, ever doing something with, Coco's friend Justin. But I want to have next time to where maybe they can hold, like, some spots for us to park.
Yeah.
But that parking lot's huge because it has, like, a whole park in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a parking go all the way down, and all the businesses are closed on Saturday.
Gotcha.
So,
that's perfect.
Yeah, so there was enough parking for everybody. We had 35 Jeeps.
Nice.
So we had a decent turnout, especially since we only had 2 weeks to kind of get everybody notified to go. So it was nice.
Not bad.
And of course, yeah, like I said, the food didn't run out, which was, I was kind of worried about that.
Yeah.
Like, free food, that's going to go by quickly.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was chicken fajitas, and the only thing we ran out of was tortillas.
Mm,
So he went to go, and Justin went to buy some more tortillas. So I was thankful for that.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Shout out to Justin. That's what's up.
yeah, so that was good. Hopefully, I told him with Tony and I that we and Vanessa that we liked it there, and that we'll probably try to do where we circulate with them, because we also still have like how Las Palapas gives us
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because Las Palapas gives us a better discount, but
Yeah.
they've known us longer.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
You can't beat those $12 buckets.
Nah,
I mean,
man.
At Las Palapas, but
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having stuff on rotation too, so you don't get too tired of one certain place.
exactly, and even at that though too, what we always kind of try to do, and we've tried different places, but we try to do different areas,
Right.
because we always get the complaint like, oh, it's too far.
Yeah.
It's you never do my area.
Yeah.
So we even tried almost where we were getting closer to Floresville, but that one we only had like 15 Jeeps show up. So
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna do that one again.
Right.
And so I mean, let's see what they were saying. Oh, Tavio. Yeah, it was taco time. We had tacos over there at the meet. You should have went. Oh, you did go. He had. That's right. Tavio over there. The tacos were good. I ate 3 of them. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was conservative. I was like, I'm just gonna eat 2, and then
Yeah.
I saw that it was sitting there for a bit. I was like, I'm gonna get my 3rd taco.
Why not splurge? There's enough.
And Michelle says, "Welcome back, DC."
I'm glad to be back. Thank you.
And JT, yes, hey JT. Sorry, a lot of people were MIA, but we're making it work. We're making it work. So
The show must go on.
another thing that we wanted to kind of talk about coming up too is the Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
It's February 22nd.
Yep.
I believe last I checked with Vanessa's, we had 10 of them sign up already,
Okay.
or 15.
Yeah.
We have 25 slots. So make sure you fill out the forms and turn them in, because we cannot go in without those forms.
Mm.
It's a fun time. I think you went last year.
Yeah.
Donovan?
Yeah, man. Last year was great.
I liked it. It was real fun. You set up your Jeep, and of course you're throwing the beads and everything
Yeah.
too. So I mean, it's kind of fun. It's a fun little thing to do. Also, I think last year we hung out afterward. They had some nice specials at the bars.
Nice little bar. Yep.
Yeah, so
It was a good time. You do have to decorate the Jeep though. Make sure you buy
Yes.
decorations.
thank you, Vantasia, for updating us with that. Yeah, so we have 11 apps received, and we need to get to 25. I think in the events thing it shows 20 members going. So if you plan on going, fill out those forms, because we need those forms filled out.
Absolutely.
And and of course we only need that second page filled out. We don't need the first page filled out, just the second page.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't take too much time. I mean, I did it straight from my phone. Really didn't even have to print it out either. So
Yeah.
it's not a difficult thing to do. But we do need everybody's forms, and have your beads ready and your Mardi Gras stuff to decorate. If you have any neat ideas, I believe that whatchamacallit, I think Vanessa posted a reel on it last year on our Mojo page, so that way you can get some ideas on decorations. And
Yeah.
because there were some people that went way out last year.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was like, oh my god, I just
Yeah.
had like ribbons,
basic stuff,
the
yeah.
basics,
Couple balloons.
and then you saw the other ones, and it was like, man, this is.
Felt like it was straight out of New Orleans.
Except for the X-rated,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Except for that part.
Except for that part, it was just it was a bunch of kids that were getting the beats. It wasn't adults, but still. But who's that? Octavio, yeah, it's fun. You'll like it if you fill out the forms. Yes, it's a great time. Like I said, and last year, I mean, not everybody did it, but a few of us, we stayed and hanged out, went to a few bars.
Yep.
So if you want to hang out with us afterwards, we'll be there. It's a great time. And then let's see, what's the next thing? Oh, I'm glad DC reminded me about it, because we hadn't really discussed it very much. Go ahead and remind everybody, because I completely forgot about it.
So it is now the end of January, and in a couple of months, March. What date did I? Not March.
It's May.
May is what I said.
May 16th
May
through
16th
18th.
through the 18th. is go topless, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's actually good that he brought that up to me because we kind of hadn't discussed it yet. I know I've had a few members ask if I got my room, and no, I have not. But yes, we are gonna go topless. We haven't really discussed yet which mile marker we're gonna be at.
Yeah.
Us, we always like to make sure we have a good area for everybody to park because I believe last year we had 50 Jeeps.
It was
For go topless, so we want to make sure we have enough parking for everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure we're good. So that's something that I'll need to get with Vanessa and Tony about. Kind of plan that a little bit more. Also, the thing that I want to do this year with that, believe it or not, too, is Tony had did it, but we just didn't finish it. Was getting the go topless flags.
Okay, yeah.
So it turns out we could register through Extreme Terrain or whatever to get the flags.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that we were trying to do as well because, it turns out other groups were selling the flags that we're getting for free.
Right, yeah.
I
heard
and
about that.
It's like, why are you selling flags you get it for free? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I would say maybe do a raffle or something.
Right,
for it,
yeah.
But not just sell them outright,
Yeah.
But I'll get with Tony on that again. I'm really not sure how exactly he did it, but when we saw the email, it was in his junk mail. So I don't think we ever really saw it until it was too late.
Right.
So that's one thing I do want to work on. Okay, sorry. I got into reading what Vanessa put. Matt reminded me this morning. I may go topless and beach at youth event sometime this week. Yes, that'd be great because I know a lot of people are asking about it. So yeah, it'd be good that'd be a good thing for you to do, Vanessa. We need to discuss some mile markers though. That's gonna be the next thing.
Yep.
I guess I gotta kind of see where the other groups are having them,
Right.
like their mile markers at, and just kind of go from there. Kind of scale it, be like, okay, we'll go a little bit more further on this way.
Right.
Not sure exactly if we're gonna try to have a DJ this year or not. It would be nice, but I mean, and I know if he's available, but Davio for Beach and Jeeps, he was the cook.
Yeah.
So hopefully he has his schedule open for at least go topless or at least Beach and Jeeps to cook for us because it was good.
Yeah,
it was
he
nice,
hooked it up.
He hooked it up. The food was real tasty. That I was like, man, this is nice. Not very many people had to worry too much about cooking out there.
Man, it was real nice.
I know some people still took like a small pit and stuff like that, but I mean, as far as like his meat and stuff like that, it was great because we took it over there.
Yeah.
Things were cooked, and I think we had too much food actually.
Yeah, it was a lot of food. Yeah.
He was just like, dude, I don't know where to put it. I don't want to eat it all.
Yeah.
Like, well, I don't blame you. I saw it was a lot of food. So.
And see, I was worried about there not being enough. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, me too.
I was trying not to go back.
I tried not to, but and I think for me where I did kind of good was with the burger patties.
Yeah.
That was more than enough.
Yeah.
I think we still had extra patties, and I was like, man, just cook them.
Yeah. Just cook them, man.
Just cook them. That way everybody,
we could eat them the next day, heat them up. I don't know, but
yeah. So and Davio says he's in. That's great.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, I have to get with you about figuring out what you want to do for that. I'll get with you later on that. But yeah, that'd be nice.
That's great news.
Yeah, great news. One thing we always kind of try to do if we do have a DJ, not this necessarily, but I'd like to have a tip jar for them.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
People, and my thing is I'd like to do the tip jar. I like to do cash because I don't like people saying, well, where did the money go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't like that. So I'd rather just have the tip jar. It's there, you take
physically
it.
there, yeah.
Yeah, you take it. That way, there's no like, okay, who took it? Where's this? Where's that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that people are gonna do that.
Yeah, no, but some people like having that security, I guess, of seeing where their money is going.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's nothing wrong with
that. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I always like going to go topless and beach and use. It's one of my favorite things to do because one, we love the beach.
Facts.
I know all of us
100%.
love the beach. I mean, heck, we went to the beach just to put a mojo.
Yeah, to make our and it was cold. It was pretty chilly that day.
Cold, but we just wanted to be at the beach.
It was nice though, man.
I mean,
I loved it.
It was nice. I loved it. You know, we love going to the beach. I mean, even if you're just sitting there, it's
Yep.
just better than being at home.
Exactly.
You know, if you don't like that, I mean, it's not for everybody. But
Right, right.
I love being in my Jeep. I love going to the beach. Actually, you know, Matthew was nice enough to give me his old awning
Really?
for the rooftop.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, so I'm kind of curious on how that's gonna be. I want to try that out too, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited about that. Of course, I haven't put it up yet because
Yeah.
I have my hard top on, but
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to put my hard top on. But
Yeah.
you know, it's too cold. You know, but I was trying to fight through the winter.
Right, right. I mean, now we're back up. It looks like the temps are going to go back up around the 50s, but the temps are going to be dropping back down to like the 30s and the 40s at night. So, realistically, you might as well just put your hard top back on.
Well, the thing is, I was trying to fight through because in March, before we go topless, it's nice.
It is.
You know, that's
Yeah.
the nice time. That's when you want to use a soft top.
Yeah,
And I don't want to put my hard top and then go to the soft top for just March only.
yeah,
You know, and then be like, okay, I got to go back to the hard top because I'm going to go topless. Because
Right.
you know I load the shit out of the Jeep.
yep.
So it's just kind of like I'm trying to fight through, but man, I know Tony's not here. I'm glad he's kind of not here, but I was super glad that I had the heated steering wheel and the
Hey,
heated
man.
seats, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, don't worry about those peasants.
Yeah, you know, the peasants, you know, I'm sorry, Tony. We'll have to do your seats, you know, eventually, man. We really do, but
Hey, man, if we got it, we using it. That's
yeah,
all I'm
but
saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I used them, man.
It's nice.
It is.
It's a nice luxury to have.
And then the whole remote start.
Ah.
dude.
We're pampered princesses over here. And I don't care. I'm
I
proud.
don't care, dude. It was nice, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, I'm doing this. Now, I do want to say the first. I think it was the first day it got kind of cold, right? We didn't have the snow yet. It was like the day before.
Right.
My Jeep was reading 46 degrees. I don't know why it was reading 46 degrees.
That's weird.
It was actually lower than that.
Yeah.
So I turned it on. I was like, man, I'm going to get in. My seat's going to be nice and toasty. My stereo's going to be great. I get in the Jeep. They weren't on, bro.
Nothing.
They weren't on. I was
Like,
like,
what is
"Hey,
this?"
what the hell?" I get in. It's not even hot in my Jeep or
Oh,
nothing.
man,
I was
that
like,
sucks.
man, this is no bueno. So I felt Tony's pain for that little part.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But-
funny.
You know, and I think Tony actually he used Lisa's Jeep the other day, so he's like,
Yeah.
I wasn't a peasant. I
Right.
usually-"
He got to live life of luxury for a day.
Let's see, what did they put on here? Yes, JT, I think we're all over the cold weather. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of it. I
Yeah.
know DC is tired of it or not. Do you like the cold?
So, for those of you who don't know, it fits in with my name, actually. I'm originally from D.C., Washington, D.C., and the cold is one of the reasons why I moved to Texas. I was over it. I was
And
over
then it comes over
I
here
come
a
over
little
here, and when the year I moved here was the year that you guys got a big snowstorm.
It followed you.
It
That's
followed
how
me,
we got
and I
the
was
snow.
heated, bro. Everybody, all the people I met was all excited. Everybody's making snow angels. I was like, F y'all. I don't mind win all this. Get that out of here. I was like, are you serious? I was
Oh,
pretty
man.
upset. I'm not going to lie. I was not having a good time.
Tom, let's see what he put. Get a heated jacket. No, I don't need a heated jacket. No, it's fine. If it's not a 392, no. There's a lot of other good Jeeps, Tom. That there's. I ain't gonna say that. There's the diesels. There's the 4XEs that have a lot of power.
Love my diesel, man.
And I get jealous of the diesel every now and then. I ain't gonna lie. We go Wheeling. He's like full tank. I'm at.
Yeah, I don't
I
run
already,
out of
I already
gas,
wasted
bro.
a quarter. And then the next day, I'm like, where are you at? He's like, I haven't used nothing yet. I'm already almost empty. So I do get jealous of that diesel sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, hey man, how the hell is fucking not wasting no gas? But it's
Love
nice
it.
for him. That's good. We all can't have that gas life. I mean, I know the 4XE is supposed to get good gas mileage too, but I hear different things every now and then. But on the 4XEs, but I've heard that some of them get almost like 600 miles on a tank of gas sometimes.
Man, that's wild.
Yeah, so I don't get that life. I have a 392.
Hey, you get the sound, though.
I get the sound, and I get when I turn it on, the quarter tank is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Let's see what else they put it on here.
Hey, smiles per miles.
Oh, JT. So you brought the cold weather, JT. Yes, he brought it with him. That's what it is. He tried to get away from it. And let's see, Tom. So Lisa's from Maryland.
Man.
He's kind of agreeing with your
saying. Yeah, it gets cold. And it's crazy because, like, 30 degrees here is still not the same as 30 degrees there. It's not the same type of cold.
It's not colder over there, or
yes,
because of the humidity, or what?
I don't know what it is. I'm not smart enough for all that, but the 30 degrees up north is colder than it is down here. It's wild.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know this one that we had, like, it was 28 or something like that, but with the wind, it felt like 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the wind chill is no joke.
Yeah, so I was like, holy crap, I'm not going outside.
Yeah.
And then make it worse, right? I'm like. I get up in the morning, I see that the roads are closed and stuff like that, and I have people like, oh, I decided to turn my heater on, and it'll work. Can you come out here? And I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. My work truck, I do not feel safe driving in those kind of conditions. You know, my Jeep would be a different story.
Yeah,
but I like to make sure I have everything. You know, so I'm not gonna go in my Jeep. I was like, no, oh my God, I get that every year.
That's crazy.
Every year, it's like, oh, it's not working. It's like you haven't checked it. It's been talking about this cold weather for, I don't know, man, weeks. You know, and so I mean that's the only time, like for me, I kind of feel like something's like FTJ.
Yeah.
but it's all right though. I did make it to some. You know, I waited till. I mean, we didn't have it that bad this year, so I waited till like 2:00.
Yeah. By then, it was basically melted by then.
And then today, I was kind of like mad because I had to go on a rooftop and, and they're like, "Oh, we only have 4 units not working."
Only.
I was like, "Oh God, not great." But
I had a good time, man.
You had a good time. Oh yeah, you text me you were playing in the weather.
Yeah, man, I was. I might be tired of the cold, but when it comes to my Jeep hasn't been able to play in snow ever. I brought my Jeep after I moved here. So seeing the snow, I was like, man, I wish I had that back in DC. That would have been dope. But yeah, man, I posted a couple pictures. I didn't want to post any videos just in case we have any law enforcement in the group.
Actually, I don't know if we do.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. So, I'm not setting myself up. But allegedly, I may or may not have been finding empty parking lots, and having a little bit of fun. Yeah, man, I love that diesel. It stayed toasty on the inside when I needed to hop out and look around, see what I got going on, and it's got the torque to when I just needed to start sliding sideways. I was there for like 2 hours.
Wow.
2 hours. Oh yeah, I didn't waste no gas either, by the way.
I bet you didn't. Yeah, I bet you didn't. Man.
It was a blast, man.
All I know is that I woke up, I saw your text, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to sleep because I'm not gonna be able to go to the gym or anything because they closed the gym and all that stuff. So then, what do I have to do, right? I didn't think about playing in the snow. So I wake up and I see that you played in the snow, and I was like, oh man, I could have probably done that. And then all of a sudden you ask me, do you know any spots? I was like, no. How often do we have this weather?
Yeah, you're right.
But then I saw today, I don't know if anybody else saw it, but man, in Houston.
Oh yeah, man.
They had a lot of snow, and then
they got way more than we did.
You see the videos where people were playing in the snow over there?
Yeah.
They were downtown, like
like a snow parade.
And then I even saw the ones that were funnier to me though. They were on the highway.
Pulled
by the
yeah. I saw that one. Yeah, they got pulled over too.
They were getting pulled by the SUVs and they were skiing.
The good skis, yeah.
Dude, I was like,
yeah, that dude got pulled over. But yeah, that was funny. Funny.
I was laughing. I saw like 3 or 4 of those videos, and I was like, wow. Like,
yeah, if I knew Houston was going to get hit like that, I would have made a trip. So,
hey, you're not dragging yourself.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. It's on cruise control.
It's fine. It's safe. Nobody else is out here. We're good.
Oh man, dude, it's crazy, man. But yeah, no. Hopefully, I don't think we have any more of this weather no more. I know February is usually colder.
Yeah.
But I kind of think it's done. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but I mean, it was kind of crazy to have it this cold in January. You know, like usually it's not this cold.
No, it
It's
doesn't
cold,
hit that
but-
until February, like you were saying.
And luckily, we're not having the weather we're having next week where it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
Because then we probably would have a little bit more snow.
Yeah.
But of course, not, DC would be playing.
I would definitely be playing. For sure.
What is that? Let's see. JT, got to try what at least once? Oh, the cold weather being gone? Is that what you're talking about, JT? Not really sure what you're talking about. Oh, one more month of cold? Nah.
Who wants? Why? What's wrong with you?
No, I'm good. Honestly, I'm ready for the summer being at 100 degrees.
In Houston.
Oh yeah, no, that's oh yeah, you got to try that. Yeah, I would have liked to have tried that. If it snowed here, now I got that idea, but I don't have skis. So I don't know what I'm gonna get dragged with. You know, I have to see who has some.
Gonna tape some baking sheet pans to our feet. That would work.
Look who shows up, Matthew Wright. Speaking of loving the cold, it was cold at the meet on Saturday, and he's outside still in shorts.
My dad did that, man, and I never understood that. It's just a jacket on, but with shorts.
Yeah, well, I think I can't remember. I think Matthew was wearing like a small jacket. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, he was wearing shorts. It's like
He gets all his heat from up top. So the shorts is just to feel a nice breeze to keep his body at an even temperature.
maybe. I mean, I hate wearing pants, so I do agree with Matthew on that. But like when I saw the weather, I was like, no, I'm wearing blue jeans.
Yeah.
That way, if I gotta go outside, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I get there, I was like, what? He's wearing shorts? Well, he's not cold. He wasn't cold. He's like, I love this.
That's funny.
You know, and I was like, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy, but it is what it is. However you're comfortable, but I guess for me, it just messes with my knees. You know?
Yeah.
So, and it's from an injury from work or whatever. So whenever it gets cold, my bones hurt.
I'm okay with the little chill, not for too long, but once it starts hitting freezing temperatures, and I'm done with all that because it gets windy here, so the wind doesn't help. It could be 45, super windy day. Now it feels like it's 35. You know what I mean? So the wind completely changes everything.
You know, speaking of the Jeep event, right? And it kind of is coming to where it's circulating to one of my projects that I want to do. But, you know, I get there and Lorenzo pulls in. Of course, you know, Lorenzo has that nice stereo system. It's all loud.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds great.
Yep.
And then I get out and he has this huge screen, you know, and I'm like, man, why you got to be showing off your stuff, right? And I don't know if you saw it or not, but you know how they have the Stingray?
Yeah.
Right? Well, about maybe 4 or 5 months ago, they brought out the Horizon 10.
I haven't seen that one.
So, and that one is like a 10.8 inch
Oh, wow.
display. You know, same as the old one that they had, which is I can't remember what the other one's called. The only thing different was that one was a little bit more waterproof.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you had the top off and it got wet, it wouldn't mess up.
Yep.
And, well, I look, and I want to say it was Sunday because I was texting Matthew about it. And now they brought out the Horizon 12.
Oh, wow.
So it's a 12.8 inch screen.
That's
it
big.
even changes the vents. Cause
Yeah.
That's how big the screen is, but it changes the vents on the stereo.
Like the style of it?
Yeah, and it's like, I saw that and I was like, that's a project that I want for Krypton 392. Of course, I can't afford it right now, but it's in my wish list.
Right.
You know, it's like, I want that.
Yeah.
Like, that was beautiful. And it was like, that way, you know, it's a good size screen. I could adjust my sub a little bit better, you know, from the stock one. Oh, man, I was just in awe with it. But, of course, when I saw the price, too, it's I think it's like $1,700.
Humbled you a little bit, huh?
It was $1,700 and change, you know.
Put you on my
then,
wish list.
Of course, you also going to want to get the cameras to go.
Yeah, man, you got to get the whole shebang.
I don't know. You're looking at like $2,200.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. I would love to upgrade my sound system in my Jeep. That's on my wish list as well.
Well, I upgraded my speakers.
Right.
And I put my upgraded, you know, the sub and the amp, but I'm not getting as much control of it.
Yeah.
Because of the head unit.
Yep. Yeah, you got to do everything for you to get
the true
yes.
I guess you would say the equalizer settings and stuff like that. So mine's not
full
as
potential
loud
of your
as
system.
I want it to be.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, especially when I get next to Cheddar Bob and Lorenzo's Jeep, is like whatever.
That's why I won't do it until I can do everything. Once I can do everything, then I'll do it.
I was doing baby steps, all right?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah. So what's going on? Prince is right. I'm done with this code. There you go, Princess. 100-degree heat. That'd be nice. Let's see. Yeah, JT as well. Princess, kind of dark side. Yes, we know you have a stinger, Princess. Matthew always wants to show me, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to see it because I can't get it.
Yeah. Stop showing off.
I know.
Princess, we've had this conversation.
All the time. You want to go see? And he actually told me, I think again, when was it? It was a couple of days back. And he's all like, I readjusted the equalizer again.
Yeah.
And you gotta hear it. It's like, no, I don't want to hear it, Matthew. I don't want it because I'm gonna want it even more.
Yeah.
I can't get it right now.
It's messed up, man. He's just teasing you with it too.
I know. Oh, see, and that's what it was. They also upgraded the speakers.
Oh man.
So it's like Jeep life, right?
Right.
You just want more and more stuff.
It never stops. It's crazy.
Yeah, I keep looking at that. I keep looking at metal fenders because I'm done with my fenders because they're all messed up in the front.
Yeah.
Actually, my that Quake LED that I have, it's all bent now.
Oh wow!
When I ran into a tree.
Oh yeah. Jeep life.
Jeep life, right? But I'm kind of tired of seeing it like that. And then of course, I don't know if Lorenzo's listening or not, but he was flexing on my other one, and he bent that one. Instead of getting the tire, he also got the tire and fender.
Maybe he's trying to help you out. He's like, look, let me give you a reason.
Let me give you a reason. Well, it gave me a reason, but I just don't have the money.
Now you don't have the money.
So it's like, well, that's just no bueno.
Yeah, I have some projects coming up. I'm excited, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, anybody that's listening right now, any upgrades y'all are thinking about doing? Because I mean, I love upgrades. Like it's just. I know for me, my projects, I do want to upgrade that speaker to the Horizon 12.
Yeah.
I do want to get like a good metal highline fenders, That way, if I ever want to go to 42s, which I don't know if Tom's listening because he keeps wanting me to go to 42s and do a hand-me-down on my 40s.
Yeah.
But I do want that, and there was something else that I wanted to do, but I just can't remember on the top of my head because those are the two things that keep getting my attention right now.
Yeah.
It's that, and it's like those are the two things that are the most like really expensive. Like, do I really need it right now? No, I really don't. But I just see everybody's stereo now. Like when I saw Lorenzo's, like, man.
Music is a huge part of my driving experience. So, yeah, I think that's something I don't need it, but I need it.
I thought you were going to say want it, but no, you just need it.
I need it. I need it.
Let's see. Let me see. Matthew put, I upgraded her speakers. Yes, I do remember that, yes. And I haven't listened to it because I just don't want to cry and want them and I can't get them. And Ryan is getting his oil leak fixed.
Hey, sometimes the small stuff is the big stuff. So
well, I mean, I think if I remember, Ryan was telling me he had the leak in the front, but now he also has it in the rear now. So man. It's just like, man, but that's Jeep life,
Yeah.
And it sucks because you want to get other things, but then you have to do the maintenance part.
Yep.
Like I said, like we just talked about earlier.
Yeah, I'm on the maintenance part.
The maintenance and Matt, both his Jeeps aren't turning on. And by the way, we're talking about that, and Vantasia is putting on here quick disconnects for the first and foremost. That's been my biggest delay every time we go wheeling. But she didn't mention the battery.
Right?
I'm not paying attention, but it's just funny because he's like, both Jeeps aren't turning on. What are the odds of that, though? Still, let's see. On the plus side, Kobe's a pro. Oh yeah, Kobe is such great help when we go to Hidden Falls and wherever we go with him. Tony's son.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
man, he helps everybody out. He's even became like a good guide
Yeah.
too. Like I was gonna run into a tree and everybody kept telling me I was fine and he told me no. And it turns out he was right. I
Yeah.
was like, man,
Yeah.
this 15-year-old kid's right. And everybody else was wrong.
Right.
Y'all
Yeah.
telling me to go. He's a good kid, man. And I love that kid. He loves the Jeep life. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
He already wants his dad to get another Jeep.
I was gonna
so
say
he
it'd be
can
nice once he gets into one and just joins us out there.
Cheddar Bob is technically his.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
And Tony actually discussed it last week. Once that happens, he's going to go to a two-door Jeep.
Oh.
Yeah.
He did mention that on the last pod.
he
Yeah.
did, So,
Okay.
and Cheddar Bob is promised to Kobe. So, I mean, he's going to be happy. I think he's already been asking me to take it to school already. doesn't have a license yet.
Oh,
but,
man. Yeah.
Let's see what else.
Tony in a 2-door. That's gonna be wild.
Oh, Fantasia just barely found out her battery was dead. Oh, I mean, it's not too much later. It was like an hour ago when Matt called me. And I thought Matt was calling me because the door was locked or something.
Yeah.
I thought he was already here. I put him on speaker and everything. He's like, I messed up. Both Jeeps aren't running. Let's see, Michelle. I went looking at tires today, so I know what I'll be spending. When I lift my Jeep, hopefully soon. Oh, nice.
Oh, tires and lip. Yeah, that's gonna be a
because I
pretty
think
penny.
hers is still was stock. Well, technically, it was a little bit of a lift because she had a Willys edition. But yeah, that'd be nice to finally see that Jeep lifted, bigger tires.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, it just never-ending story from there.
Changing the tire size and giving it a nice lift completely changes the look of your Jeep. And then once that happens, you don't stop with the visions.
It never stops, man. Honestly, it's like I've told people before. My old Jeep, I started with the light bar.
Yeah,
I was like, that's all I'm getting.
that's all it takes.
and it went from a light bar. Look at that. I went to the 392.
Yeah.
A whole new Jeep, whole different thing.
Everything's already upgraded, and you're still upgrading.
I'm still upgrading. I mean, the first week I upgraded.
Oh man.
I had to keep my tires. Yeah. Oh, look, Ms. Jans, hey, how you doing?
Hello,
And
hello.
That's gonna be her next thing is upgrade and lift, upgrade on the tires and lift. That's just be ready. I tell people when they do the bigger tires,
Yeah,
and they get
be
the
ready.
lift, be ready because
The itch is gonna come.
it does. You sometimes I tell people if you think you're gonna start off with maybe like a 3-inch lift and 35s, but you eventually want to go to the 37s.
Yep.
Just find a way to go to the 37s.
Yep.
Because it's gonna bother you. It's gonna be an it.
I didn't listen.
I don't want to say that, DC. I wasn't gonna point you out.
I didn't want to listen. I was like, I need just a little bit bigger. So let me just get the 35s now, and I'll worry about the 37s later. Man, that's been bothering me since I did it. Since I did it, but that's okay. Coming soon.
Yes. Yeah. No, it really does happen. Because a lot of times you say you want to progress.
Yeah.
And then you realize, man, I just want it.
Yeah.
And then you go to a Jeep meet, like for us, we always have like 30, 40 Jeeps, right? And you see somebody with those 37s, and they park right next to
you. He's like,
that's what happened with me with my 39s.
Yeah.
I was doing just fine, and I think it was David parks next to me with his 40s, and I'm like, womp, womp, womp.
Yeah.
I was like, don't park next to me no more.
Now you know how I felt when I parked in between you and Tony.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's like, man, talking about looking like a little brother. It's like, geez. The only thing I got on you guys is it's a diesel.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you always beat us on the gas.
True that.
Let's see. Ms. Jans, I've been saving up for the gas on it. Well, that's why, I'm not sure what size lift and tires you're getting, Ms. Jans, but I always tell people make sure your gears are geared correctly.
Yes.
Because the gears will actually help you save with that gas.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what gears you get, what you want to do with it. Always kind of do that homework on it. because it will help you with the gas. But if you don't, it's not too bad. I mean, we already get bad gas mileage as it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I think
except for DC.
Yeah, I'm never part of the conversation when it comes to gas.
That's the only thing that he's never part of the Jeep life. He's like, yeah, I'm still getting 32 miles per gallon. I met one other person that had a diesel, and it was at a meet, and I don't know if she joined Mojo or not, but she had a diesel and she had 37s, and she said she was still getting 32 miles per gallon.
It doesn't change anything.
And it's like, how does it not change? Like, man, but whatever. That means y'all can get 40s and you're probably still going to get 32 miles per gallon, but hopefully.
Maybe 30.
29.
29 and a half.
Let's see. JT, y'all. I feel like my Jeep is big to me, then I park next to y'all. It happens at every meet. It always does. There's always going to be a Jeep
bigger than yours.
Lifted a little bit more, bigger tires.
Yep. It's going to seem wider or taller.
Yes. It just happens. But that's the whole beautiful thing that I like about the Jeep meets, right?
Yeah.
It gives you ideas.
Yep.
And that's what I always like going to the Jeep meets. I love looking at the Jeeps. I love seeing everything that people have. Because there's always something that you had never thought you could do to your Jeep. And it's like, oh, man, that
looks nice.
Future project.
Yeah.
I think this past weekend, David was showing us his new bumper that he's going to get. And I can't remember what else he was going to do. And I was just like, whenever I talk to David, he's like, dude, he just upgrades. And it makes me so jealous.
Yeah.
But
he's the upgrade king right now.
He is, man, and I actually felt bad the other day. This is gonna be a funny story for y'all to listen to, right? But we were at Matthews watching the Texans game. This was like 2 weeks ago, and David's texting me. He wants my opinion on some rims, right? And they're for Tracy's Jeep.
Yeah,
and like he sends me 3 rims. And, like, I was like, okay, I like the second one. Mm-hmm. He's like, you would like the most expensive ones, right? And I was like, fuck, I guess I just had that expensive taste, right? And so I try to look at the other 2, and, I'll be like, okay. And I show Matthew as well, right? I was like, hey, Matthew, between these 2, like, what do you think, right? I was like, I'm kind of leaning towards the first one. And Matthew was like, yeah, me too. Because the other one, like we just don't like when they have that wide opening. On the rims, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And I tell David that. He goes, I have those rims. And I'm like,
oops.
Oh shit. I mean, they look good on your Jeep.
Yeah.
They look good on your Jeep.
That's funny.
And like I start laughing. I tell Matthew, and like he's all like. He goes and get his phone and he looks. He goes, he does have those rims. But I mean, with the tires, it didn't look like that.
Right.
And that's what I kind of told David is like, with the rims, it looks different.
Yeah.
That's like seeing them with tires. It makes a bigger difference in the world. But,
it does.
But I felt so bad, man, because I was just like, yeah, I don't like those third ones.
Neighbor thinks that you think his wheels are shit.
Oh, man, that's just my luck, right? I would pick the wrong ones. The wrong ones to be like, I don't like those.
That's the thing, too. Like, certain upgrades, when you apply them to other things, it can change the look completely. Wheels can look, or the tires can look different with certain rims.
Yes.
We could have the same rims but different tires, and it'll look completely different.
Well, even at that, too, if they're like a wider tire, it'll change the look of the rims as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and I've noticed that, but that's why it's always difficult when people ask rims, because rims look so different when they're by themselves.
Yeah, they do.
And like for me, when I see rims by themselves, it's hard because it's like, okay, I like it to look like this, and then you see it with tires and just totally different outcome.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I felt pretty bad. But let's see what Ms. Jans put. Every time Tony parked next to me, I cry. I'm like, my Jeep is tiny.
Tony has one of the taller Jeeps.
He has one of the tallest Jeeps. Yes, I believe his Jeep's like a 6-inch lift with the 40s.
Yeah.
And
everybody's tiny to Tony.
Even my Jeep is still a little bit smaller than Tony's because I have the same tire size, but I have a 5.5 lift. He has a 6-inch lift. That half-inch, makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
Size matters.
Size matters, unfortunately. So, but yeah, no, he does have one of the taller Jeeps in the group. The only one that's close is Bangarang, Matt's Jeep, because he does have the same lift, but he's on 37s.
Yeah.
No, I think he has 38s.
38s.
So, I mean, that's the only thing preventing him from looking exactly like Cheddar Bob's height, because just 2 extra inches on the tire size.
Size matters.
Yep. and, I mean, I think Tony's tires are like a 13.5-inch width.
Yeah.
But that's what it says. Really measure them, they're like 14.5.
Yeah.
I was like, man, beautiful tires. So yes, it is. I feel okay parking next to Cheddar Bob now.
Yeah.
Because it's not as bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, I can only imagine if you're like at a stock Jeep or, starting lift where, it's.
Even mine. I have a 3.5-inch lift, but I have 35-inch tires, so I look small compared to Tony.
But to make you feel better, Jans, that's how I started with my first Jeep. I went to go topless in South Padre. And I was like, man, this is great. Well, all these lifted Jeeps wanted to park next to me, take pictures to kind of compare. And it's like, they were taking turns at that, bro. Like, they're like, oh, man, let me park next to them next. Let me park next to them next. And they're just taking pictures. I was like, this is the last time this is going to happen. I was like, man, so I do know how you feel. Oh, hi, Bonnie. It's nice to finally see you made it to one of the shows. It's
how you doing?
Nice for you to show up. Yes, we do have some people missing. We have, Tony missing right here, and then with his arms, there's Coco and Matt. They're MIA. Michelle, you would say that, Michelle. Yeah, but with all caps and everything, too.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. But let's see.
It's all about the journey when you're, customizing your Jeep and building it up. I don't regret necessarily going with 35s because, to be honest with you, I did a lot of things at Hidden Falls that a lot of people couldn't do stock.
Yes.
I mean, it is a Rubicon, but it was still stock.
That was impressive, the stuff you did when it was stock. Not very many people, I believe, would do the stuff that you were trying to do.
Right.
So it was entertaining to be behind you and seeing the stuff that you were doing, and I'm just like, man, this guy's just making it look easy, man. He's making me look like an idiot. I'm like, man, so every time I saw you make it, I was like, well, I'm gonna try to make it to you.
Yeah.
But I've come a long way in my wheeling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's been a change. It's fun. It's adrenaline like, and actually I believe I got asked if we were going to have another meet to go wheeling, but I think right now we haven't really discussed it and I think that was you, DC, right?
Yeah, I brought it up, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we are because we have a few people from the group that are going in March to Hot Springs.
Yes.
And unfortunately, though, they've been planning this Hot Springs to get 4 badges, and now you can't go 4 badges no more.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That sucks, right? I sold my skid plate that I had for my 392 the exhaust, and the guy had the badges from there. And, I talked to him for a little bit, and he's like, man, that sucks that, those 2 gotten rid of because those are the ones that he said you do a little bit more like where you kind of get like lower clearance of your stock, so you can grind the bottom a little bit more.
It's definitely a little more technical.
So he's like, it's more of a technical one, and like he's like, it's fun for people that want to get a little more technical. Yeah. He's like, to not get a badge for it, that just sucks.
That does suck.
But
I'm glad I did that stuff early.
You got badges for those too?
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky. And that's the thing too, right? Like for me, and I don't know if everybody's different, but like people are like, well, you could just get the badges made, but it's just such different to
Yeah.
have it just made. Like I want that accomplishment of checking in, doing
the process,
doing the whole process, and now you can't get that no more. So it's not. I don't know. So I was planning on trying to go in September.
Yeah.
To get 4 badges, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going for 2. But I still want those badges, the 2 badges anyway, because I do want to collect badges. I do want to see more different trails.
Yeah, it's nice up there, man. It was it was fun. I went as soon as I got my Jeep, so my Jeep was stocked when I did all that stuff, and I had a blast. It taught me a lot. I learned a lot of my technique from that trip.
One thing I still always get jealous about your Jeep is that front camera.
Oh man,
it's just
it is
phenomenal.
It's a cheat sheet for real, but but it's nice though. Like it really does help.
It does.
It really does help.
It's nice because it even tells you where your tire lines are.
Yeah.
And man, I see that right, and I get mad because I'm like, man, my 392 should have fucking had that. That's what I paid for it.
Yeah, you're right.
It should have been on
standard.
there. It should have been standard. But no,
I agree.
They didn't have it. Oh, Vantasia, let's go real quick before they get rid of the badges. I think they already did.
No, they're still on there.
They're still on there.
I just checked a couple days ago.
Really?
Yeah. If you go to the park website, I do believe it tells you. Is it the park website or is it the badge website? I can't remember, but one of them tells you what date that it'll stop.
Oh, when is it supposed to stop?
I want to say next month.
Ah.
Yeah. Not sure what date exactly, but I just looked like 3 days ago.
Man, now it's making me want to figure something out. Anyway, what else did they put on here, Tom? Yes, my 392 did not come with the front trail cam. I have a front camera, but it's definitely not the same. and I installed it, and I was like, yeah, this is good, right? And then I get in DC's Jeep, and I'm like, man.
It functions different. It looks different.
Yeah, I was like, man, it even had a thing to clean it.
I was going to say that, that was my favorite feature, and I found that by accident.
I was like, man, this is just something else, dude. But, no, I don't have one, Tom. I do eventually want to get it, but it's so expensive. Like
it is for such a small little piece.
For a small little piece, so I kind of just make do with the camera that I have. Actually, I think the last I looked, it was like $750.
Man.
So, and it's like $750. I have a camera, I just kind of just talk myself out of it every time.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't go in DC's Jeep no more. I don't go in there no more because I don't want to see the camera.
Get that out of here.
Let's see. Oh, look.
Oh, they stopped it at the end of this month.
Oh, they stopped it in this month.
Oh, man. What is that, a week?
Oh, that's going to be impossible to do because we're already in the 22nd.
Man.
Yeah, I would have to literally take off this weekend because I won't be in town next weekend. That's no bueno. All right, well, scratch that.
Frida says road trip.
I'll sing to you. Oh, my Lord.
I'll make sure to be 3 car paces behind you guys.
I don't know. It's something to think about. I really do want those badges, but I want to earn them. I think somebody up in the top said you got to earn them. Yes, you do got to earn them. Let's see. For $100, I added one into the radio that works with the cargo cams. Really? For $100? Man, I'll have to talk to you later about that, Tom.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice little deal. The factory one is expensive.
And before because we're almost done, Tom, but does it still do like the tire lines and everything like the way it's supposed to? Or is it just the camera? Vantage, let's go. Man, y'all are making me want to do a road trip. It'd be like the most budgeted road trip I ever did.
Get an upgraded battery first, and then we can talk.
Like JT, just do it. If I disappear this weekend, y'all know why.
He said it doesn't do the lines.
See, that's what I like though was the lines. Like it really literally tells you, and it's nice too because like there's been times that when I was at DC, like the guide is telling you we want your tires right here, and he just turned his steering wheel and the lines are showing right there where they're pointing.
Yeah.
Instead of like you're kind of guessing when they tell you, oh, point your tires right here. Okay.
Too far. More driver.
And then of course our Jeeps are lifted, so you're kind of really guessing a little more.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Ryan, I'm still waiting for one badge. That's right. Ryan did do the 4 badges. That's right. I was jealous when he posted that too.
Yeah. Man, Tom's got all the hacks.
What did he put? You can see where he toe hooks shackle to line up.
He's right.
Yeah. That's true. That's very, very true.
I never thought about that.
Oh, Ryan did 2 badges. Did you do the 2 that they're discontinuing, Ryan?
I was about to say, hopefully it's those 2.
Because if they are, you're lucky. Then you just got to go back for the ones that are still there. But yeah, no. Anyway, we have about 4 minutes left. It was great kind of talking about our future upgrades because it's like, oh man, there's just so many things you could do to a Jeep, right? And then now everybody's making ones that want to go wheeling.
Yeah.
I do want to go now.
I miss it, man. That's why I was asking. I was just like, it's been way too long. Way too long.
Yeah, well, yeah, you've been MIA and wheeling for a bit too, man. And it's crazy because you love to go. And it's like...
I think I'm finally getting to the point to where I'm good to start showing back up to the meets, and I'm back here again. So,
yeah, no, that's good, man. We've been missing you. It's good to have you back. But yeah, no, you need to definitely start making it to the meets again. I mean,
I miss
even if you just go for an hour and leave.
Yeah,
I mean, just make an appearance.
Yeah, but I missed you guys though. I'm glad to be back. I'm back. DC's back, everybody.
With Invisible Tony and Coco and Matt.
I'm back, guys. I missed you.
He comes back. Everybody else is MIA.
Right? What's up with that? Make me feel a kind of way.
Let's see. Sunday cruise when the weather is better. Well, I mean, like I said, this would be the last weekend for me to get those badges.
Yeah.
At least to do those 2.
Yeah. You let me know.
I'll see. I'm gonna have to sleep about it and think about it because.
Let me know. I'll go with you.
How far is it?
I'd have to look that up.
I had to look.
We'll talk about that after the show.
Talk to me. Where's everyone at? Well, I think Tony had some things going on today. Matt's battery. Both batteries did not start on on both his Jeeps, and then Coco work is just really picking up for him, and it's good for him.
Gotta get that bag, man. Nothing wrong with that.
So he has that business going pretty good. Him and his friend that are kind of like partners. It's just a bunch of work. Actually, he told me to go work for them. I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know exactly what they do.
Yeah.
He says he could teach me, but. I don't know. I kind of wanted to find a second job where I could still keep my first job,
Yeah.
So that's going to be the difficult part.
Sorry, even doesn't say both his.
Oh, both of y'all's Jeep. Y'all's Jeep. I'll correct myself.
That's hilarious.
I meant to you both my Jeeps. Yes, I'm sorry. They're both y'all's Jeeps. Y'all are together. They're both y'all's Jeeps.
JT, I can't wait to meet you as well. It's a lot of people I need to meet. Actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of new members, a lot of good, friendly members. Yeah, you got to meet the rest of them, bro. They're all good people. I'm never gonna hear the end of that now.
No, you're not. You messed up with that one.
I guess I did. It's okay. It's okay. I'll make. It's y'all's Jeep. Y'all's Jeep. Say it on the Texas way too. Y'all's Jeep.
All right now.
Yeah, but let's see. It's been. Oh yeah, she says she's been in the group almost a year. And she hasn't met you yet. So.
Man, have I been gone that long?
You've been gone for a minute, bro. Honestly, I think you showed up to one event, did a couple of shows, and you went MIA. Hot Springs is 8.5 hours.
Yeah,
Oh
that sounds about right. Yeah.
8.5 hours. That might be. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it because it's something that I would like to get those 2 badges.
Yeah.
Especially before they go. That way I can have on my Jeep.
Let me know. Yeah.
So we'll talk about that later. But I want to thank everybody for listening. It's our time. We're already at 7:00.
Man, that flew by.
Time does fly.
I think we did good.
We did good.
It was nice.
We
nice show.
We can do with everybody missing today. One thing I want to do to everybody, if y'all have topics you want us to discuss, go ahead and put it on our Mojo page.
Yeah.
We'll bring it on to the next show.
For sure.
But as far as I got to go, thank you for listening. DC, you have anything you want to add to that?
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm back. And I can't wait to meet everybody I haven't met yet. And to see everyone that it's been a while. So I apologize for that. But I'm back.